Alright guys, welcome back. Of course, we are here on MCubed. I am Schmook. This is our Halo series. So far, it's a very solid series. I just watched episode 3 the other day. I was a big fan of this one because now we finally get introduced to like the Cortana that we know from the video games, where she's like this full AI. The one lady that I mentioned who's like in charge of like the Spartans and this project of the AI, which is Cortana. The model of Cortana is based off her looks. I forgot to mention in the episode 2 review, but Master Chief actually leaves Quan back with his friend on the one planet, and he goes back to the military. He's officially like in a lockdown situation, but he wants to, it's the only world he knows, you know, so he goes back. He wants to follow orders. It's what he does best. But he goes back there and they place a chip into his, like, I think his neck or whatever, and that's what the Cortana AI system works off of. And that's where we start seeing Cortana, like, she appears to people, but she works through Master Chief as his personal assistant. We also find out a little more of the backstory of the one lady who's also a blessed one, where we see her backstory, how she was with this, like, honestly a champ of a kid being like, you have to kiss me or something like that. Then they get attacked by the Covenant, and then the Covenant finds out that this is the person they're looking for, which is the little girl, because they somehow know she is a blessed one, which I don't understand how, but so I look forward to seeing where her story goes. I know she's definitely going to link up with Master Chief at some point, and she wants this Halo. Throughout the rest of the episode, I'm trying to remember what else happens. I know Cortana assists Master Chief to take out this emotional chip, so he takes out this chip and now he's actually experiencing emotions and whatnot, even pain. But he goes to take a walk around, like he's listening to music and it's hitting him in a certain way, and Cortana's like, huh, like you're enjoying this, aren't you? He's like, I haven't felt anything like this before. Then he goes back and gets to where the Halo is being locked up. He asks Cortana to break into where the Halo is. Cortana's talking to like the main military lady. I can't remember her name, but Cortana asks her, should I stop this? And the lady's like, no, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what her deal is, but she seems to me to be like a bigger villain than the other blessed one at this point, just taking complete advantage of Master Chief. He gets in there, he touches the Halo once again, and he experiences way more pain in this time because he doesn't have the chip anymore, but he's also experiencing way more flashbacks, where he actually finds out that there's a second part to the relic, which is the Halo. He finds this out because he actually drew these pictures of the Halo and the second part of the Halo. Pretty interesting. I'm curious how he's so connected to these things, and you know, you gotta feel for him because he doesn't really remember his mom or his dad, but like these flashbacks are helping him remember. It's very powerful stuff. You know, Cortana doesn't seem to be on the right side. She seems to want to help Master Chief, but of course she's an AI and she's being controlled by the military, so of course something bad's gonna happen there. But yeah, that's really it. We get a cool shot at the end of her walking towards the screen, Cortana. I will say I don't think her CGI is that good. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad, but it could be a little better. But that's really it, guys. That's episode 3. I look forward to episode 4. It's coming out real soon. Leave your comments down below. I want to know what your thoughts are on every single episode of the Halo series, if you are in fact watching it. I don't think it's peak television or anything, but it looks good for the most part. It's very cinematic. I just want a little more action, but the story is keeping me wanting to watch it. Alright guys, that should do it. Again, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all really soon. Bye bye.